And something I'm being reminded of is the importance of self-leadership, leadership in the company, going for it, not being dissuaded by when you take leadership and then other people have other ideas, and that you have to attach ego to it. But I think we're all called to be leaders. Yet I also think it's an unspoken expectation of everybody around you. Your friends, your family, those that are involved in your life. Like, nobody will come up to you and say, you need to lead yourself. Not many. Not unless you're really addicted to something or something like that will they intervene. But it is an unspoken expectation to lead. And the more we see it in the world, I think the better all the outcomes are. So that in my season is I'm being reminded consistently, like, take the lead. If you see a leadership gap, take it, in whatever form that is. That's my short answer.
I really love that, because we've spoken about this before, right? Off the record. And with leadership, ultimately I realized as when you run your own company, the company only grows as you grow, And so I think with entrepreneurship especially, and with people who are doing their own thing, whether you're freelancers or you're creative, or just even if you're a working professional, like, the work you do is only as good as who you are, because everything everything around what we do comes from who we are, right? I mean, we always focus so much on achievement and success and performance, but ultimately it's who we are becoming that defines success. And that's something that, we spoke about the last time, where we used to think success was this external thing we were grasping, or we had to achieve, or we had to, right, like, arrive at. But now our idea of success is that it's more and more about who we're becoming, as opposed to what we are doing. So for example, whether or not we do this project, or we do that project, or we get that client, or we get that brand project, it's like the externals and the fruits can only come from your roots, right? And from who you are. So yeah, and with the leadership journey, yeah, I really resonate with that as well, because that is something I very much, I very much didn't realize I had so much of a need for, of like, wow, there are so many areas in my life where I am not leading myself. And I think I mentioned to you as well, like, the last 6 months or the last 1 year, going through coaching, both like my coaching training, but also having a leadership coach. I had this guy called Richard Lim Leadership coach me, and I never thought I needed a leadership coach, but having him coach me, and I thought it was something I would learn, but I realized it was still all an identity journey, right? So ultimately, what is leadership? To me, leadership is who you are as a person, at work, at home, in our day-to-day, as a friend, and it's the identity journey.
No, I 100% agree, and it is in a way ignoring your role that has been automatically assigned to you. Your identity as a leader. Everybody is called to leadership. I mean, I think when we talk about also like going back and exercising and dieting and this project that comes up, it's one of those calls to us consistently, which is, are you going to lead, or are you going to sit back in the back seat?